South Africa is crazy. They've got a really bad AIDS problem. 1 in 4 people has AIDS there, and I know I was the ignorant American because I was shaking hands with them after the show. I was like, 1, 2, 3, nope. Up high, down low, in the middle, too slow, AIDSy, way too slow. Maybe if you were healthy, you could have caught that high five, but no, you caught some other shit. That's not even the worst. More people in South Africa die of malaria than anything. Millions of people die of malaria. I went to South Africa, and they were like, hey, did you take your malaria pills? And I was like, no. And they're like, you're going to die. And I was like, oh, great, thanks, I'm leaving. They're like, no, you're going to die anyway. Unless you get this injection. And the doctor had this big syringe. I go, what's that? He goes, it's for malaria. I go, what is it? He goes, it's a little bit of malaria. I was like, you're going to give me malaria. He goes, just a little. I go, why would you do that? He goes, because then you build up an immunity to it and you won't get it. I was like, cool. Can you give me a little bit of AIDS? Just fuck me a little bit. Just come on my back and let it drip down. Some of these jokes are so fucking wrong. I like to shock people, but in a way, like, I don't think anything's shocking. And I think when people get upset, they really shouldn't get upset. What about abortion? What do we get to do? Are you guys giving up free abortions?
No, we're pro-life.
Oh, I need one. Where can I get an abortion done? Do you guys know if abortion were legal, we wouldn't have a lot of these people? I think too many people go through life not thinking, and they just do what they're told, and they're very pedantic. And so I like to kind of mix it up and make people go, what the, whoa, hey. I find that people get really upset by that, and that kind of amuses me. I also like the fact that not everybody gets it or agrees with it. You know, a lot of comedians would like to make everyone laugh. I don't think that would be fun. I've been chased off stage, I've been strangled, I've been punched, I've had a gun pulled on me. My mom, if she ever sees this, is probably gonna disown me, but that bitch doesn't have any money, so fuck her. Yeah, I've pushed it a few times. How do we abort you? The best I've ever heard was somebody, a critic one time said that I was transgressive and subversive, and that those were 2 things that I probably need to look up. Would I stoop that low? Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of people are all over the place on abortion. You've got some people that think it's like completely wrong. And then there are people who think it's okay to use that morning after pill. Then there are people who think it's okay to abort a child up to 12 weeks. I personally think it depends on the circumstances. I think you should be able to abort a child up to 2 years. Especially if it's on an airplane and it's crying. Look, I love babies, but I'm a frequent flyer. And when I'm on a plane and I hear a baby crying, all I'm thinking is, holy shit, somebody open the emergency exit, put a parachute on that little fucker and toss him out. Okay, did you think I went too far? No, too far would be not giving it a parachute. I say the wrong thing all the time, I do. I was having sex with a girl, and immediately afterwards, she cried like they all do. And yeah, I had a girl cry after sex. That's not good. And then she goes, I have something to tell you. That's never good. That's never followed by something like, I have the best score on Donkey Kong ever. She goes, I have something to tell you. I'm like, well, you better fucking tell me. She goes, I have cancer. And I was like, whoo, well, that's not contagious. Holy shit, you scared me. That's a you problem, not a we problem. Oh my God, you almost gave me a heart attack, you selfish bitch. Start thinking about other people. No, I offend people all the time. I don't know if you're retarded, but I had a woman yell at me after a show once because I called a heckler a retard. The woman goes, you know what, I loved your show. It was great until you called that heckler a retard. She goes, that ruined the show. In fact, it made me cry because my son is retarded. And I felt terrible, and I'm not good in those situations, and I didn't know what to say. I was like, how retarded is it? Because there's all levels of retard. There's like Sarah Palin's son. Then there's Sarah Palin. My best friend is a midget. He's a real life. He hates the word midget. He says that's the most offensive thing you can call a little person. I'm like, what about nigger midget? I'm pretty sure that's way more offensive. How dare you think that your M-word is worse than the N-word? It's not like your people were ever enslaved, except in The Wizard of Oz. No, I've got a lot of midget friends. I have so many midget friends, people call me Snow White. You gotta go out with midgets, it's fun. I always go to the bar with my midget friend, and whenever he gets on the bar stool, I always look and go, how'd you get up there? Whenever I buy him beers, I always get his in a shot glass. And he's like, oh, this is real funny, dude. When are you gonna stop doing this shit? I'm like, when you grow.